today is PPF day. We're gonna annoy Ryan here today and follow him around. He's gonna
get in his way like this right now.
In.
The old man getting after it.
So what we're gonna do is, we talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video, but we're gonna do Suntech Ultra. We're gonna do the front clip, the mirrors, so front bumper, front whatever you call these fenders, hood, mirrors, roof, wing, the high impact area right here. You know, I learned my lesson on mine. We did the whole car, but it's pointless. It just means there's more spots for me to get edges lifted. You know. So this car should look good, you know, in that, you know, that you won't see the film as much as you do on white. You know,
yeah, not at all.
White is the hardest one to do. So, what prep did you have to do to this? In order?
So we do edge prep along the edges. So when you wrap the edges down,
with like
key areas, a couple small spots here and there.
With IPA.
We wiped it down with alcohol and then.
Yeah. What's what is it like a heavy concentration? Is it like a 20%?
Isopropyl alcohol, 70%.
70%. Yeah. And then we found there's a little nib in the clear.
Yep. That
could cause future lifting of the film, but not much we can do about that. It came straight from the factory. I mean, I guess we could sand that. But.
That one looks like not dirt. I think it's just a factory defect.
Yeah.
We put a sealant down to help with removal, help with installation.
Yeah, so we put the sealant down first. Not a coating, but something that's slick so that the adhesive doesn't stick as hard to the paint. Because especially when we polish the paint first, for some reason that adhesive tacks on there really hard. So, you know, 3, 5, whatever years down the road you want to pull it off, it's going to be much more difficult to pull off, and you have much higher risk of pulling the paint.
Yeah.
So we give it that little bit of slickness so that it doesn't set up as hard, and then when we go to pull it off, it just literally just rips right up pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it 3 to 5 years on mine. I think I'll likely have it yanked off pretty quickly, in a year and a half or so. But that's the question. I mean, the expense.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much you're driving it and where you're driving it too. So like, you know, my personal car is a daily driver. The third day I had it, a car in the next lane over threw something metal sideways at my car, and it hit the door and dented it. So I didn't have the film at that time, but luckily I was able to fix it, and then I put film on it. But that's, if your car is like in the garage, you know, only weekends, Sunday drive kind of stuff, then it's not really.
So is this all templated? Is this cut off on the plotter?
Modified XFL template. So we take the XFL template and then modify it by wrapping edges.
Blow it up a little bit? Yeah. So what is this, what we're doing, what does this cost?
Well, Ryan, what's on the...
Full front, typically 2,200. You know, approximately 2,200. Depends on the...
So it's all kind of, most of the time we do a full front, and then the rest of it's all kind of like a la carte. So you can kind of pick and choose the areas that you want protected.
Yeah.
So like we're doing the roof, we're doing the wing. You can do the whole entire rear quarter, which starts at the A-pillar and all the way back down as one piece, but that's pretty costly. So that's why most people do what we're going to do today with the...
So if I walked in with this GT3 and I wanted you every painted surface, what will that cost?
$8,000.
Yeah. I like numbers. Everybody always beats around the bush. Just freaking tell me, what does it cost? So do you tack the whole top surface, let it adhere and do edges, or do you just do it all at once?
Scoops on these kind of throw it a little bit off. Some films are a little bit easier to line up. This one takes a little bit of manipulation of the film to get the lane correctly. While I'm squeegeeing, I'm looking for dirt, hairs, dust, blemishes.
How much film do you throw away a year?
We just threw away 2 front fenders for this car because there was blemishes in the clear before we even put it on the car.
I go for the pink flavored squeegee.
I do notice that all you PPF guys always have stuff in your mouth.
Yeah.
Licking your fingers and all that.
Could you imagine eating soap all day?
Yeah.
When it's really bad is when I look for my squeegee and it's in my mouth. I forget it's there.
So the film will carry that little lip on the sticker, so you can go right over the stickers. So is this a secret formula soap, or is this baby soap?
This baby soap.
Yeah.
Different films, we use different.
Slip solution. And Suntech is still your favorite choice?
Yeah. This is that or XPEL is what we use most of.
Yeah.
They all have pros and cons.
I mean, my general consensus was XPEL's a little thicker, but Suntech's a little bit more clarity. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
So I notice you have jet filtration in here that helps keep the
Yeah, we actually use
dust out.
different waters for, believe it or not, if it's RO water, it gets too sticky, so we use RO water with our tack solution and then regular city water for our slip solution. But everywhere across the country, I mean, different waters are different. Some are soft, some are hard.
Yeah.
The main thing with any of this is to get it down without any dirt, stretch marks, lift lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part. That's what takes years of experience to
Yeah.
get it without any kind of marks in the film.
And this one's easy. This is the easy part. So you do the fenders.
Actually, these scoops, for some reason, like a non-RS, I could do the hood in 2 minutes. For some reason, this one always.
That's what's so cool about like what you do, like PDR. I could show the whole world exactly how to do it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just years of practice.
Yep.
Just to get that down without any compression marks takes a while to learn.
Yeah, because there's a lip there.
That and you're trying to push down the finger instead of.
Yeah. On camera it looks flat, but in person.
Stay your board. Leave it out.
So then you'll use alcohol to tack, right, at times?
Correct. Just takes out the soap and water.
But when you just use alcohol the whole darn time?
You wouldn't be able to slide the material.
Ah, okay. See, this is where I get in trouble when I ask these questions. People are like, shut up and let them work.
So you're done pulling.
That RPM of that car is just the stock car. It's,
Awesome, yeah.
the wife can hear me from like a mile.
You have to take mine down the road and it'll change your life. The amazing part about it is it's insanely loud but it doesn't drone. There's no drone or any of the obnoxious stuff that comes with it.
Would be good for a daily driver though.
If you do the catted version, and don't do they have a black, what they call the Black Series center muffler,
Okay.
which makes it really, really loud. I like loud, but only on my 911. My M3 is not very loud. I'm interested to see how you do this one because mine has a big cut here that comes down.
A cut?
Not a cut, but a...
Like a seam?
No, it's just, you can see it.
A relief?
Yeah, there's a really, yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see how it looks when you do it.
Who did yours?
Esoteric up in Ohio. They're mainly detail. I mean, they do a lot of PPF, but... There's the plotter.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure the website was working, that's all.
Yeah, it is. And, I thought I responded to him. I know exactly what you're talking about, so I'll have to take a look at it.
All right, yeah.
That's interesting. So that was templated, right? So
Yeah, I delete it because I
I
can
asked that question today.
wrap it closer.
I see.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, dude, I'm not showing any kids, so I don't know if it's the same. So he says he's gonna stop by, but.
Okay, so you're just not.
That way you
Yeah,
can
but I was
carry.
making sure the email.
Well, you can carry the edge,
Yep.
and then you just go grab the templated piece for the.
Yep.
Ah, that's cool.
And then I wrap the gas cap too.
So you still do a car every day, or are you only occasionally?
Yeah, there's no every day. Yeah. 80, 90 hours a week.
You're crazy.
Six,
Some
seven
point-
days a week.
At some point, you're supposed to stop doing the film and just let the guys do it.
As long as they keep hiring someone, we keep getting busier.
Yeah.
We get there. I have a very patient wife.
Me too, brother. Me too. I failed to mention to her I was going to be in Tampa for 3 days doing this. Yeah. I said on Monday morning, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm leaving. I'll see you on Wednesday." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you." It'd be interesting to see what the next generation's like. I'll probably have to get one just to experience it. But I had the F80 M3, the one in 2015 when it first came out. I had it for a couple of years. Tell you what, it's the best darn looking car I think ever built.
Yeah, I agree. Thought about buying the. They're everywhere for sale. I'm scared to buy it because of the value of the lose or loss. But is it CS?
Oh yeah.
Pretty cars, though. Especially that purple one, the bluish purple.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to get it to wrap inside so you don't see that line.
Yeah. Since everybody blows the darn templates out, why don't they just make the templates? I guess not everybody edge wraps.
No, not everyone knows this. No.
Yeah.
A lot of times they just go for easy install.
So you'd rather work on a non-polished car? It's easier?
Yeah, way easier.
Tough luck, buddy. We're not doing that.
Way easier.
Sticks better.
Well, it does, like, so these edges will stick way better, but stretching it is way easier when it's not polished.
Is it because it tacks better?
Yeah, it just tacks too hard. So.
Oh, it tacks harder when you're polished.
Yeah, even if you seal it, it's just still doesn't glide with the paint.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's no way around it. Sometimes it really does need a big polish. $10 hair dryer works great.
The heat helps it contour or helps it tack? I guess both.
Yeah, it makes it softer and helps with the water.
I guess you have to be careful with the heat because can it mess up the...
Yeah, it can. A lot of times, afterwards we use a heat gun just to go over it, but combination of heat. Sometimes we use a steamer.
So you're not actually cutting through, you're just scoring the film.
Right.
And then it tears.
That's why I try to actually go through the film that time just to get it going.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people get nervous that you're using a blade on the paint.
Yeah, it's...
But it's pressure control, right? I mean, you have to...
It's, it's just practice.
You don't use the, do you ever use the tape, the cutting tape?
It's more, I don't know if anyone uses it for paint protection films, but vinyl, I know a lot of people use it for vinyl.
Yeah.
Could be wrong on that.
Yours were already picked when I got there.
Oh, really?
They put date on one of them, they put Justin Park on there.
Like the older generations, take the headlight out and be done.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's right. They usually got to take the whole front bumper off.
Yeah. When we do the doors, we'll take the handles out and the mirrors off once in a while, but even then, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's kind of good for one way, but then it's, paint protection's supposed to go on easy, come off easy in case if you damage it. So the harder you make it to come off, usually not good things.
See, he's full of crap. He's great on camera.
I know he is.
What?
We just had to get him started.
Yep. I knew it.
Get me drunk.
I have to make you look good because I want to come back here and get my cars done. So.
Yeah.
I don't know how I get roped into these deals. This is even my freaking car. Alright, so he's got it all set up here. Letting it tack, and then he'll come back and do the edges at the end. So clean. See, look at that. Like magic. Amazing. So you can't like take and have like the film wrap an edge where it connects, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it it lifts?
they
like-
can because these body panels will rub and start to hit each other, and then the adhesive is not usually as strong to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You could always put promoter there to make it try to do it, but it's over time it just peels.
Yeah.
So you really want to stay like 1/8 of an inch away.
Mm-hmm.
And then where it's safe to wrap something like this, you can wrap it no problem. A lot of people take these panels apart, wrap underneath there, but over time they start to rub and
Yeah.
peel. And
That's what I've always understood.
vinyl's a little bit different because it's 2 mil versus 8 mil.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with some of that stuff. There's limitations that you can do.
Waiting for the day when you can stretch
Yeah.
PPF. You don't do vinyl here, do you?
No, nope.
Is vinyl a different process, or
Different application, yeah.
I'm not a vinyl kind of guy.
Vinyl's more of a dry application,
right?
heat into place.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Paint protections,
Okay.
water, soap, or whatever solution, and you slide it into place.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you stretch the film. Well, I guess you both stretch. I usually go over it as I do it, then
Fine
with a fine tooth comb later.
Yeah. Fine spots as they
Time it right.
dries.
Okay, I appreciate the call. We'll look forward to it.
This is where we're gonna wrap the gas
Hey,
cup.
Eric.
Yeah.
That GT3RS.
Okay.
Schedule it.
Good. You want to do the bumper now?
Because what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor, foot to the floor.
Dialed in.